Welcome to my channel, Ana Lana. Today we are going to learn how to do this beautiful and easy to make handbag, and it has a beautiful strap. But just remember, if you look for me in YouTube, you will find me as Ana for Lana. When you see this little cat, you will see there all my videos. You will need polyester cord category 4 and crochet hook of 5.5 millimeters and 6 millimeters. Okay, let's begin. We are going to do a slip knot, and with the crochet hook of 5.5 millimeters, we are going to do 41 chains. Okay, so I just finished 40 chains. Now I'm going to do one more. That's the chain that goes up. And now I'm going to start doing 40 single crochets. So just use each chain to do there one single crochet. So you will end up with 40. And that will be our row number 1. Okay, so I am done with the first 40 points. And now I'm just going to do a chain, and I'm going to turn the work. And this is already my first row. So now put the hook through the very first space and do a single crochet, and you are going to continue doing that in each space of the foundation. Okay, so I got to the end of that first row and then chain 1. So this is a little trick. Do always the first single crochet into the very first space. That way the work is going to continue straight. And now we are going to continue doing the same thing, single crochets, with a total of 21 rows. Just remember, start on the very first space. Okay, I am at the end of my 21st row, and I'm going to be now combining it with the black cord. So you see, I have the 2 last loops. I'm not going to close it. I'm not going to finish it with the white. I'm going to finish it with the black. So do this and just pull it a little bit, and I'm going to be just yarn over and then just do a chain, and you will be fine. So this is the side where I'm going to be leaving all my leftovers, my little pieces of yarn. I'm going to be cutting the white yarn just to avoid confusion. So turn the work, and just remember, I'm going to use the very first space to do my first single crochet, but this time is going to be with the black cord. So I just finished 8 rows. That is about 5.5 centimeters, which is a little bit longer than 2 inches. Okay, 2 inches and 2/8 perhaps. Okay, so now what we are going to do is I'm going to just to combine it now with the white. So remember these last 2 loops, I'm not going to close it as a single crochet with the black, but I'm going to put the white cord. Exactly. So I'm going just to keep it like that, and I just pull everything, and I will do a chain, and then I'm going to turn the work, and I'm going to continue doing single crochets. Remember, the very first spaces, just do a single crochet so you keep it straight. And we are going to continue knitting 8 rows in white. Okay, so we are now at the end of the 8th row, and I'm going just to do one extra chain, and I'm going to be cutting this cord, and that's the end of it. So right now I have 2 identical pieces. all the ends are towards this side, so this will be my bottom, and the top part is all clean. So we are going to be working with that part, just hiding them, but in the meantime, we just have the two parts identical. And now I'm going to be using the black cord to start joining both sides, the front and the back. So we are going to add an extra strap on the side of the bag, giving some volume, and we are going to use the black cord. So we are going to do a slip stitch, put the hook, and pull it through. So just tight it a little bit. And now we are going to continue doing slip stitches on each space. Just remember this part has to be done carefully because the other side is going to be visible in the bag. And here I am getting close to the corner, to one of the corners. So I just want to make it a little bit softer. So just remember here there is an end and we are going to try to hide it. So remember this is the inside part. So here we are going to be hiding all those little ends. So it will look nice and neat on the other side. All right, so we are going to continue. And here, for example, I'm getting to the part where there is another end, because remember that there is a join of the black and the white. So we just have to just pull them a little bit down so they can be hidden. Because remember, this is the inside part of the bag, and this one is the outside. So we are going to continue like that, just being careful that this part is a little bit, you don't work as fast as you would like to. You see, this is the outside. Okay, I just finished the three sides doing slip stitches, and now I'm just going to do a chain. And now I'm going to start returning, but using one loop of the slip stitch, pulling the cord, and then doing a single crochet. So this, again, this second step is not as easy either because it's kind of tough because the slip stitch is a little bit tight, but just do it with patience. And once you are done, it's going to be very easy to continue with the rest. Okay, so I just finished my first row. I just realized that this is a little bit short, so I'm going to be doing a single crochet. So now one chain, just turn the work. And now we are going to start doing single crochets. Remember, this is the chain, the point, but we are going to use the inside loop. So we don't want it to be stretched. We want it to be firm. So we will be using the loop that is towards us. And we'll continue doing single crochets on each space at the bottom using each loop. Here it goes. Okay, so I am finalizing my second row. So now I do a chain, and I turn the work, and I'm going to start the third row the same way. So this will be the third and final row, and then we will be done with this extra strap just to give some volume to the bag. Okay, I just finished the third row, and this is my last point. So let me just cut this end, and that will be it. So we already have this extra strap. Basically, with this, we gave some volume to the bag, and we didn't have to increase or decrease any points. It just took form by itself. So now I'm going to be attaching these sides, and I'm going to be using again the black cord. So I'm going to do slip stitch, I'm sorry, slip knot. And now I'm going to put the crochet hook through, and I'm going just to be pulling that slip knot. And here we go. Okay, so now I have it there. I'm going to do a chain. And now passing through the whole point, I'm going just to pull the yarn and do a slip stitch. Okay, so again, I'm going to put the hook through both sides and then pull the yarn and do a slip stitch. So I'm going to continue doing this, passing the crochet hook through both sides and then pulling the cord and doing a slip stitch. Okay, so this is our way of joining both sides, and remember it's going to have the same design. Okay, so now this is towards the curve, and here we have the corner, so it's going to be similar to what we did on the other side. We are just going to be passing it through, giving it a little round shape to the piece. Okay, so you see now we can see that it's taking some form and it's taking the volume, and it's going to be very roomy. Okay, so now I am here at the end. I finish just putting the both sides together, joining them. So now I'm going just to do a chain, two chains actually, and I'm going to be hiding this end, and I'm going to be doing single crochets. Okay, so I'm going to start here, do single crochet, and continue doing single crochets until I get to the other side. Okay, so this row of single crochets will be the foundation for a little fold over piece, so we can keep the things secure inside the bag. All right, so it's going to be just one side. We are doing this single crochet row, just one side in the back. So now skip the first space, and in the second space we do a double crochet, and again yarn over and double crochet, and continue doing that for every single space until you get to the one stitch before the last one. Okay, so let's see. Okay, when we were skipping the first stitch, we just give a little round to that end. We are going to do the same thing now. So double crochet, but we don't close it. And now the next stitch, we just pull through and then pull through 3 loops. And now the last 2 loops, we close them. So we just did one double crochet using 2 stitches. And now one chain, just one, that will help to form the curve to look like decreasing. And now in the next point, in the next space, we do a double crochet. And we are going to continue doing this until we get to the stitch one before the last one. So we got here to almost the end. So I'm going to do a double crochet, but I don't close it. And the next stitch, just pull through and then pull through 3 loops. And then the last 2 loops, just close them. And now we have like a decrease. So you see, we are forming this kind of diagonal curve. So one chain, turn the work, and we are going to be repeating the same process. We just yarn over and we go to the next space, not on the first one, but on the second one. And we just continue doing double crochets all the way until the one before the last one. And we are going to continue with these decreases until you end with around 7 points, 7 stitches. But however, if you want to make it a little bit more pointy, go ahead and continue. Or if you want to make it shorter, it's up to you. Okay, so I already got to the length that I want to use. So I'm going just to be uh, pulling the yarn, and I'm going to be cutting it. And then what I'm going to do is just to hide that end. So it's going to be easy. You just pull it through several stitches in a way that you know that is not going to get undone. Okay, so now I finish with this. And now we are going to do the strap. You see how lacy it looks? It is beautiful, but so easy to make. So we are going to change crochet hooks. We are going to be using the 6mm one, and we are going to pull the cord on the side and then just do 2 chains. So now yarn over, and we are going to do a double crochet in the middle, and then yarn over and another crochet, double crochet at the end of that strap that we were doing. So 2 chains, turn the work, yarn over and do the double crochet on the base of the other one, on the top, and another crochet at the edge on the side. So again, 2 chains, turn the work, yarn over, and do a double crochet on top of the middle one and another double crochet at the end. So that's what we are going to continue doing, just 2 chains and 2 double crochets. And you see how easy? Now I got to the length that I want to have my handbag. If you want it long enough to be able to cross it through from the shoulder through the other side, go ahead, do it longer. And so now I'm going to join it, and then I'm going to be doing single crochets at the base, joining the base of my strap to the top of the bag. And now I do a slip stitch, and now it's perfect. This is a great thing of working with crochet and working with dark colors is hardly noticeable. So now we are going to put a button. So I'm measuring it and it's like 9.5 inches, which is around 24 centimeters or something like that. And then I'm going just to look at the middle. So that's what I'm measuring right in the middle because that's where I'm going to put a button. Okay, so I just select this button and I'm passing through the little belly. I'm passing a piece of yarn. I'm going to select the white one because it's going to be easy to hide. And I'm going to use one crochet hook, a little smaller anyway, because I want to pull the cord through the space here. And now I'm going to pull the other end, and this is going to be very simple. I'm pulling the ends, and then I'm just going to do a knot. So it's going to be very easy to reassure the button every time that you feel that is losing strength, just go with that. Okay, to summarize, we have two pieces with the same measurements. 21 rows of one color, then 8 rows of another color, and then another 8 rows. We are going to join them with a strap, and then the back is going to be exactly the same. These two pieces are totally symmetric. Okay, so I really hope you like this video. I hope you are going to be able to make this very easy bag, and it's very versatile. So please give me a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you very soon in my channel, Ana Lana. Thank you.